Back to Upside DIY. So I've got some of the touch-up paint. Have the fabrics. So I painted this helmet and stuff, but I think I want to try to make it into a camouflage helmet while I can before I add the clear coat and things. I added more padding to this, the ones in the middle, kind of like in the front right here. Those four, added those, glued those on over the Thanksgiving. So all I have to do is I need a little small tray, which is this piece, and just see, just probably like a spot here, a spot there. So I guess this is what I did so far. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could probably do a little bit more. Some of that stuff, but I'm going to just try to clear up as many jars for now. So I think for this color, it's kind of mixing up, it's not working that good. I'm going to just probably just try to clear up as many jars for now. So I think for this, because it's a light color, I guess, so I need to use a brush. So I got this painting brush, and I'm just going to dip a little bit. I'm going to probably have to get the other can of paint. So yeah, it's going to have double coated for this original paint, but I also brought over this tube, the fishing pole situation. So I'm just going to try to just paint on the other side with some of this paint that I have. It's kind of how it is for now, and I'm going to eventually let it dry and stuff like that. Go over a few things. Didn't want to really, do a bad job or anything. So I'm going to just add a little bit of touch-up paint. I'm going to just add a little bit of touch-up paint. So I guess this is how it is on this side. Try to keep the logo pretty nice, I guess. And things like that. So, just looking for a decent, way to kind of just make everything blend. I might even keep, some of the brown and I guess the green. But, alright, so here's most of it. Just certain spots and something to show you guys, kind of. Kind of in the back and on this side. And just using up as much of the paint and just having some decoration besides the basic. So there is just a line or trace a few things with this. I just don't have that many paint brushes or anything like that right now. But trying to use this. So the next color is actually a light green. So I've got a little bit there and here. I'm trying to not touch up. It's more of a yellow, but I'm going to try to add some of the light green somehow. It's really not that much, and the situation of just letting it dry a little bit here and there. I just want a little bit of the, all three colors basically, starting with 2, then all 3 on all the sides at least. So yeah, it's getting a little interesting. Maybe I just don't. With the light green, I try to spread it out pretty evenly and things. There might be some more left, as I can see in this bucket a little bit. With the paintbrush and things, the yellow, I would call it. I don't know. It's just like 4 colors is just a little bit too much, but that's just how it is. I mean, some spot. I mean, some spots. Or I might even like finish everything off with like this weather coating. Just use the brush and just paint in between everything, and I'll see you right back. So I think the yellow or the beige is just a little bit too much. I'm gonna have to tone that to a light green, I guess. No, I don't know. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just don't want to go overboard. That's just how it is. It's gonna be really crazy that it's going to be clear coated or whatnot. I don't know. I just can't really. Keep this brown and stuff like that. But the army coat isn't like totally like it's not fit. I mean, that matches up with like duct tape. So, um, it just depends. It just depends if charge some of the lights and stuff. It's going to pretty much add some detail, color or just elements to just kind of camouflaging it with random just kind of random I would say just effects, I guess. It's more of a light green helmet for now. I was thinking of changing it here and there, but I need to really get like a good decal somehow. I need to look for some stickers or something. There are some decals on it and stuff, but I'm just not. But yeah. So the last thing I did was I used pretty much the weatherproof, which is in this jar right here. One thing with just doing your own stuff. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I need to remind myself what is what. I'm probably gonna paint with like Q-tips. If I do decide to like go back and paint and touch up this helmet and things. Maybe some ruddy spots, cover that stuff up would be useful. And once this dries up is when I could actually do it. Um, so it just depends. So just for now, I'm just going to just use whatever lids I have, and then probably put the so just need to match the lids, and there's that little bucket right there, which is pretty much the apple green. The main problem is I actually have like an army coat that matches this fisherman's hat, and I kind of wanted to kind of keep this brown and stuff like that, but the army coat isn't like totally like it's not fit. I mean, that matches up with like duct tape, so um, it just depends. It just depends if how things. This helmet just basically looks like it's good for duct tape, but it depends on the coat that like the weather. It shouldn't be that hard because I have enough of it. Just to get it um more of the base. I think. But it's gonna be tough. How I could actually like get things to kind of look even without like some type of design or something to really like blend in. Maybe I could just put like, letters, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like ABCD, you know, as a stencil. Um, I'm really considering something like that. I'm not a 1, 2, 3 ABC 1, 2, 3 around there. Just to but just to basically have, just some type of a design, an overall um you know self-correcting design. Then like A, then B, and then C. 1, 2, 3. And it's got to be a really, decent color, I would say. No, kind of like that spot. So, so using the Q-tip and uh, so let's try to show off this. So, yeah, I mean, some of the colors did kind of mash up. Yeah, it looks like I need a little bit more, like, you know, yellow right down here somewhere on that side. Just giving it more of, a little more depth. See, there's some yellow right there and stuff, and I also need to touch it up with a Q-tip as much as possible, but it does need a little bit since it's going down from there, somewhere right in there. Yeah, so I just add just a little drop there, but see you guys in the next video. Might be a good size magnet. But another thing to consider is what size. It's a pretty decent spare parts for the price, but I might need round magnets for nuts and bolts. So I could probably pick up these round magnets and the rectangle ones. Kind of like this one's different sizes. So I could, make different size types of motors, I guess. So, and they have different size bars, but it's a little expensive. These seem to be a lot stronger. 40 pounds. It goes up to like 150 pounds. This might be the right size that I need for certain builds. So these are 10 by 20 or 10 by 2.6. These are 12 by 2. And the amount of this is a 70 piece. These are 4 millimeter by 1.5 millimeter. So here's a 150 pound. I like the size of this 20 by 3 millimeter. This has a lot of pretty decent size, 300 pieces. And there's different types, 110 pounds, waterproof. Might be interesting. Here's a pretty good look at some of the valve caps, 20 pieces. So some of these are 4-pack and 20 packs. So I'm going to try to get 20 pieces. And they do have different colors. So, and it looks like yeah, there are a few others with 5 LEDs. Like this one has 5 LEDs, so this might be more light. But it's only 8 pieces, which isn't bad. That's 4 bicycles.